So one characteristic that I see in deeply dysfunctional families is keeping family secrets. And, the secret could be something that one person did and they maybe told one family member they don't want anyone else to know, or maybe they know something about somebody else and they don't want to share it to the greater family. But the problem is that when you share that with one person, then that can become a massive burden to that one person who's just been given this secret, because they have to carry this around with them and this bit of information about somebody else, and it creates these huge barriers then, because all of a sudden they know something about somebody else that that person doesn't know. And part of them wants to share the information because they want to have a healthy relationship and open dialogue, while another part of them is terrified of the consequences. And that could be someone gets deeply hurt, it could be an abusive reaction, it could be anything, it could be accusations of lying, all these things. And it's a cocktail of so much anxiety and frustration, and people become incredibly stuck with this. And very often, they become estranged or alienated from the person who they know the secret about, because they don't want to tell them, but they're not comfortable around them anymore, and they just start to withdraw very quietly. And it creates a very strange dynamic then, because the person doesn't know why you're pulling back. You know why you're pulling back, but you can't tell them. And often with clients, we try and weigh up their options about, what would happen realistically if they were to tell somebody this, and what would happen if they decide to keep it to themselves. And that's very much deciding, is this their problem? Does it really belong to them? And can they drop it and let other people deal with it? If they want to make it their problem, it's their choice. But this is very much about my clients making their own choice. It's not for me to make it. They have to come to the right conclusion themselves. But psychotherapy is incredibly important here, because I'm not emotionally connected to any of my clients. I have a strong boundaries and a very strict professional code there. So people can come in and share secrets, and it stays with us. And it's that confidentiality which is the backbone of psychotherapy, and it really works. And very often my clients, they've come in and first of all they've shared something which they've never told anybody before, which is huge. But it also gives them an opportunity to look at the situation objectively, at the real consequences of what was shared, or the consequences of not sharing it. And often people just leave stuff in the therapy room. They come in and they offload whatever has been offloaded to them, and decide, this isn't my problem anymore, and I'm going to move on from it. And it can be very therapeutic, and that's what it's for. That's what it's designed for. It's to give someone a platform to come in and share all these problems. So be aware that if you're keeping a family secret, you're definitely not on your own. Many families do this, and decide that you don't have to carry it on your own. You can, if there's someone in life who you trust, but you have to 100% trust and know that it'll stay with them, don't be afraid to share it with them. But psychotherapy is designed for that as well. Just again, I've been talking about this webinar series for a while now. I'm promoting it. It'll be on the end of the year. Again, it's very much geared for people who are trying to understand their relationships, the types of relationships they have, what they need from their partners or their friends or their family, and the best way to get those needs met. How to resolve conflict, it's such a huge problem. How to change their communication style, and how to better understand their partner as well, or their family, or whoever else. And that way you can try and find balance in the middle, so you can understand your needs and understand their needs, and then change your communication style to adapt to that. So I'm going to put a link in at the top of the video, just so please sign up if you're interested. I'd love to have people on board. It'll be 4 modules. Each module will cover material, but at the end of it there'll be 30 minutes of QA, because I want people to give me questions about whatever they're dealing with their relationship at the moment, and hopefully I can help and give back some experience. And I've learned a little bit now. I don't claim to be an expert, but I'm working hard to become that. So if you're interested, please sign on. That's it. Talk to you later. Bye bye.